What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, your man's Toxic Gamble 331. Back at it with another video. And today we're doing yet another toxic tier list ranking. Ooh, yeah. But before we get to actually beginning the video itself, guys, if you have missed my previous toxic tier list rankings I've done in the past, they're in a playlist on my YouTube channel if you like to check that one out. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because number one, it's absolutely free. Number two, we're on the road to 400 subscribers. Just 9 away now. Really, how about your boy if you did subscribe? Also, don't forget to like the video if you do like my toxic tier list rankings, because it will let me know that you do like them, and it'll help with the YouTube algorithm and recommend the video more as well. Before we start ranking the characters, here are the tiers. Oh, and I also forgot, did I say that I'm ranking, okay, so I'm ranking every single character from Chucky season 1. I just started watching the show, like, I think either earlier this month or earlier last month or the month before that. And I really love the first season so far. I still gotta watch season 2 and season 3, but we are going to be ranking the characters from season 1. So, first category here is always the top category in each of my tier list videos, and that is best of the best, which means they're one of the best characters out of this whole entire Chucky franchise, and yeah. Great is kind of like that, but they don't quite make best of the best, but they're still really good characters. Toxic goodness means they're a good character, even though they're kind of bland and stupid on paper, kind of. But you still think they're good characters anyways. That's a best way I could describe it, really. Okay means they're okay. They're fine, I guess, but they're not really anything, like special. So they go there. Then we got meh, which means they're just meh. They're just a character that's there. Who are ya is like, who are you? I do not remember you whatsoever. And then toxic trash means dumpster fire, the worst characters in this whole entire TV show. Alright, so who we got first? And first up, we have Andy Barkley, our legacy character in this show. And Andrew... Did I just say Andrew? Andy Barkley goes into the great tier. Why he goes into the great tier, I'll explain myself on this one, is because he only pops up in, like, the last 3 episodes, so he doesn't get a lot of time in the TV show. You just hear him on the phone a couple of times, but he doesn't really pop up until near the end. And it was cool having a legacy character pop up. Of course, he was the little kid from the first 2 Child's Play movies, and then he was also in the 3rd movie, and surprised us and popped up in Cult as well. And, they did a solid duty with his characters, how he was trying to kill Chucky before he ends up taking over the world and stuff, and, he's a great character. He doesn't quite reach best of the best for this TV series, because if we had more time with him, he would probably go up there. Then we got Junior's mom. I don't know what her name is, but Junior's mom. And she's okay, I guess. Should I put... Okay, I'm not going to talk spoilers here, but all I'm saying is throughout this season, it's revealed that she's been hiding something through the whole entire time, where Chucky mentions it. And the reveal wasn't a big reveal, but anyways, that kind of downgraded her character for me, and she isn't a really big part of the TV show. She's definitely, I shouldn't say that really, because she kind of furthers Junior and Jake's arc, because, what happens in the first episode, if you watch the TV show, I'm trying not to get into spoilers in here, but she's just okay. She's just an okay character. And then we got Lexi's little sister, and she's annoying as all heck, but she's supposed to be like that. She's supposed to be the spoiled brat princess, so... I don't know where to put her, because you're supposed to not like her and hate her as a spoiled little brat princess of the household. Honestly, yeah, I'll put her there. She's just an annoying character, and you don't care if she dies or not. And yeah, she's toxic trash. I'm putting her there. And the actress does do good as well. It's just the character, you're supposed to hate her, so you can't really put her in a category above that. So, All right, next up we have the no, not Brad Dourif. Next up we have Charles Lee Ray before he became Chucky, back before he got the cops called up on him, and those flashback sequences actually whatchamacallit. He's actually played by Fiona Dourif. She did all the makeup and stuff, and did the motions and stuff, which I thought that was very interesting. And Fiona Dourif is the person that plays that plays Nika, and is Chucky's person that voices Chucky's real life daughter. So she does pretty good in here. I would have never guessed it would have been her, and these flashback sequences I was mixed on, so I'm going to put the Charles Lee Ray before he became Chucky in the okay tier, because I was mixed on the flashbacks throughout the season. It wasn't, amazing or whatever. It's just, I'll elaborate this more later on, but I enjoyed them focusing on the three kids, Lexi, Devin, and Jake, a little bit more than the flashbacks and the Nika and Tiffany stuff. So it goes into the okay tier. Yeah, I didn't utterly hate it, because there was some stuff I really enjoyed. Speaking of, Nika / Chucky. Well, I mean, what? I don't know. I forgot which one's which. Okay, so that's definitely Chucky, and then this is definitely Nika. Alright, so the Chucky that's possessing Nika. Fiona Dourif did great playing both Chucky and Nika at the same time, going off the walls crazy. I'm gonna put her in the toxic goodness category, because on paper, it's kind of cringeworthy how she's playing her dad, but she really does a great job of playing a crazy Chucky before. She does really great. So the Nika / Chucky character I really enjoyed, so I'll put her there. Next up, we have Chucky. I'm gonna be honest, you fell for it. What just happened? Chucky, of course, we know where he's all going. He's going into the best of the best. For those who did not know, Chucky is my favorite horror icon out of everyone. I gravitate towards him the most. He has probably the best franchise I've watched out of all the horror movies I've seen. There's only one movie in his franchise I do not like, and one I think that's meh. But otherwise, yeah, he's the best of the best character. I even bought a shirt of his at Halloween Horror Nights this year, so I'm glad I bought that, and that's how big of a fan I am of Chucky. So Chucky goes into the best of the best category. Now, okay, so we got another Chucky. They're both the same thing. This is just burnt up Chucky after he, I forgot what ended up happening to him, but, I like the burnt up look of the Chucky doll, like the regular Chucky doll, so I'll put him in, the toxic goodness category, because as I said before, I do enjoy the look of him all broken down and stuff, so I'll put him in toxic goodness. Then we got Devin's mom, and Devin's mom goes into okay, because you can tell she definitely cares about Devin as her son. She definitely brings a lot more drama into the Chucky TV series because of how she's suspecting Jake throughout. So I'm pretty much that's all I have to say, really. So she's a fine character. I'll put her at what was that? We'll put her at the top of okay. I think she deserves to go in there. Or she might go into the Docs. Yeah, I'll keep her there. Speaking of Devin, we got Devin. Devin, out of the three main kids, he definitely gets you definitely see less of him compared to the others. I'm gonna put him on the great tier for now because I still gotta watch season 2 and season 3. So maybe he'll go even higher, maybe into the best of the best category. He's just depicted as Jake's love interest. So yeah, it's not. Yeah. So and he has a lot of nice moments with Jake and Lexi throughout the season, and I'm gonna put him there. So, yeah. Next up, speaking of Jake, we have Jake, and Jake is a best of the best character. I honestly like this relationship between him and Chucky more than Andy and Chucky had in the first 3 Child's Play movies. I really did prefer that, and the actor, I don't know what his name is, but he did really great in this role. The character development throughout where Chucky's trying to get him to kill Lexi, I thought was very interesting, and you don't know which side necessarily he's gonna choose throughout the TV show, but yeah, he's a best of the best character right behind Chucky, and and you feel bad for him a lot too. So then we got the Jake's cousin, Junior. I don't know why I forgot Jake's name, but Junior, honestly, they wrapped his character out very well at the end of the season. He's one of these 2 categories, honestly. I really enjoyed Junior's character and what they did with him near the end and how they slowly build up to what happens in the TV series. That's all I'm saying about that. Yeah, I'll put him at the back of best of the best. They really did do a good job of building up with his character, and throughout where Lexi's kind of bullying Jake, he's telling her like, stop doing that. That's a little too far, and so he's a good cousin throughout the most of the season. So he goes into best of the best. I really enjoyed Junior's character. Then we got the cat. I'll just put him in meh. Well, is it a him or a her? I think it's a him. We'll put him in meh because he's not in the show very long. We'll just say that. Then we got, why am I forgetting her name? What the heck? Why am I forgetting her name? What the heck? Come on. I need to think. Wait. I gotta look up Child's Play 2 cast. I don't know why I'm forgetting her name, because she is she's a top tier Child's Play character. What's her name? Come here, what's her name? Kyle. That's what her name is. I do not know why I forgot it. Kyle getting brought back from the last time we saw her was Child's Play 2, and I kind of like the same thing with her stepbrother, Andy. She kind of doesn't have that much screen time. I'll put her in the great tier for now, probably at the back of great, because we don't see much of her compared to Andy, like by a slight more bit. And she's kind of she's not as major a part as Andy. As major of a part as Andy. Sorry, guys. I'm having trouble speaking. Then we got Lexi. If you would have asked me this at the beginning of the season, she would go right here. But somehow, I had a feeling that they were going to try to redeem her somehow, and I didn't think it was going to work. But actually, they did redeem her character quite a bit, because the stuff she does throughout at the beginning of the season, you're so mad at her. And I was going like, how are they going to redeem her? Because I already knew that Jake, Dylan, and Lexi were all 3 like friends near the next 2 seasons. I was going like, how could they possibly redeem her character? And they actually do it quite well. it starts rocky at first, but they eventually pick it up in the last, like, 4 episodes and further the relationship between these 3 friends. And, yeah, she is the best character, and which shocked me. So, I'll put her at the back of best of the best. I'll put her there. Then we got, I'm, like, we got Devon Sawa's characters because they're twins or whatever. So we got, I believe this is Junior's dad. I'll put him in the toxic goodness category. I think they don't really, I'll put him okay because they don't do much with him really. They don't really do much with him. So that's all I will say about that. And he does have his moments here and there where he kind of actually takes care of Jake and stuff. So they do a really good job of that. Then we got his brother, Jake's dad. I guess. Well, honestly, I'll probably go full on spoilers because the show's been out like for 4 years now. Oh, no, not 4 years. That's an exaggeration. 2 or 3 years now. So, his death is just stupid. I was hoping kind of he would go out a little bit more better than he did because the way he died was goofy. How Chucky like throws up on him and onto the water and then the electricity and makes him die to electrocution and stuff. It's just weird, and he's just an abusive dad character, and he's a meh character along with his cat. Then we got Lexi's mom, and Lexi's mom goes into toxic trash. She is so annoying, and she's the mayor character or whatever. Who in the right mindset in real life would do what they did with, like, explaining some of Lexi's actions or whatever? Who would do that? She's a terrible character. She's at the back of best of toxic trash. I was hoping that Chucky would kill her at the end of the season, but she's still alive as of right now, so she goes into the back of toxic trash. Then we got Lexi's dad, which I'm not going to put him there. I'm going to put him in the meh category because he is out of the 2 parents, he actually cares about both of their daughters, and he does kind of change near the end of the season, so I'll give him that. I'll put him there. And also, I just realized this. Didn't the same dude play the dude that ran the hospital in Cult of Chucky? Wasn't he the same dude that did that? And just played 2 different characters? I think that's weird and interesting at the same time, so that's interesting. Then I believe this is Nika, this is Nika. Nika goes into okay. I'm a big Nika fan. I loved her in Curse of Chucky, and then I liked her a decent amount in Cult. But what they do with her character, where she's possessed by Chucky, of course, at the end of Cult of Chucky, where it leaves off there, and they don't really do much. She's just a character that's possessed by Chucky, and she's trying not to get possessed by Chucky, so and the way they end with her character, the way that they end with her character, I'm not going too in-depth spoilers, but, like, there's some stuff I will spoil, but the way what they do with her character at the end of the season, bro, that was pretty shocking. So she goes at the top of okay, because out of the 3 things I've seen her in the Chucky franchise, this is probably my least favorite that they've done with her character. So then we got the dude that gets killed at Lexi's party. Sorry, I'm stumbling on my words, guys. I'm trying to remember most of these characters. The kid that dies at Lexi's party. Matt, who are you? He was just one of the people that Chucky took out. So, Then we got the principal. I guess she at least says directly to Lexi's parents' face that this is wrong, you can't let this go by or whatever, so she goes into the mat for that, at least. Then we got the teacher, which people have been speculating. I don't know if it's true or not, because like I said, I haven't watched season 2 of Chucky yet, but people have been, when I was watching spoiler reviews of each episode, people were speculating that she was Glenda, Chucky and Tiffany's kid, one of their kids, and I think that's definitely interesting. I think that's definitely an interesting guess, but she's okay. She's fine. No. She'll go to the top of toxic goodness because she's actually a nice teacher, a good teacher that checks on Jake a couple of times and stuff. So she's a good teacher. So I'll put her at toxic goodness. Then we got was that a voice crack? I couldn't tell. Then we got Charles Lee Ray as a teenager. And Charles Lee Ray as a teenager was acted well by the main dude, and I think this was interesting how he started to become crazy and stuff. So I'll put him at toxic goodness. I did for the flashbacks, different flashback episodes we've had where it looks back on past Charles Lee Ray's life. I think this one and another one, which we're about to talk about soon, was definitely the most interesting. So I'll put him there. Then we got young Tiffany, and young Tiffany goes into I'm trying to find out where to put her. She's either meh or toxic trash, because I don't know where to put her. Because, honestly, sorry. I'm putting her there, because the young Tiffany stuff where they dub over her voice, I didn't think it really worked. It worked for Charles Lee Ray, but it didn't really work for her. And she doesn't really do anything, really, compared to older Tiffany, which we're about to talk about. So she goes there. And then older Tiffany. Or current day Tiffany, I should say, played by Jennifer Tilly. I'm trying to think. Because she is a little cartoonish, but I've heard she's even more cartoonish in the next few seasons. So I'll put her at the top of toxic goodness. It's funny throughout how she continues to still argue with Chucky. I think that's really funny how they do that still. And the interesting relationship, how she's trying to grow a relationship with Nika, is very interesting. So I'll put her at the top of toxic goodness. The dude that got impaled by all those needles by Chucky and then blood came out of his eyes and stuff, Who are you? He was just one of those victims that got killed by Chucky, so he goes there. And then we got young Charles Lee Ray, Chucky. And, this is going to be interesting. Where do I put you? I'll put him at the back of toxic goodness, because those scenes he had for the first few episodes of him where he bit into the apple I forgot. No, he bit into the apple with razors and actually did it on purpose. That was pretty gnarly. I was going, dang. Wow, Charles Lee Ray will do anything at this point. And it's an interesting twist what they do, how they kind of sprinkled in how they made him eventually become Charles Lee Ray and Chucky at the end of his character arc, the young Chucky, that is. So it was really interesting. But with that being said, guys, sorry for stumbling on my words a couple of times. It's just I didn't know most of these characters, so, and it was hard to describe them without spoilers, so sorry about that. But with that being said, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this toxic tier list ranking. If you missed my previous toxic tier list rankings, they are in a playlist on my YouTube channel if you'd like to check that one out. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because number one, it's absolutely free. Number two, we're on the road to 400 subscribers. Just 9 away now. Really, how about your boy if you did subscribe? That also goes for people that have watched my channel for a while and haven't subscribed yet. Also, don't forget to like the video if you do like my toxic tier list rankings, because let me know that you do like them, and I'll help with the YouTube algorithm, and it will let me know as well if you guys would like a toxic tier list ranking of season 2, my thoughts. Also, don't forget to ring the bell for all notifications, notification upload, because we'll do multiple uploads here on the channel every single day. Also, do share the video, because also, man, we got some more people join that toxic fam, and do feel free to comment your lists of the Chucky characters down below. But with that being said, guys, I'll see y'all next one, everybody. Pa 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 pa. Peace.